So Baja Designs has hooked it up. We've got a light bar and some fog lights for our Silverado. We're still waiting on the fog light bezels, but we're gonna go ahead and install the light bar today. So let's get to it. So like I said, we are waiting on the fog light bezels to come in, but we do have the squadrons. We're gonna use these for our fog lights. We have the custom, so the headlights aren't that great. So we are gonna need to get some LED headlights. Other one, we'll be installing the light bar. Yeah, that's gonna look good. And that's gonna go right in the grill. Yeah, it looks good. It's gonna go look good on the truck. Looks like we'll be taking off this whole front grill and then mounting it here. So it looks like we're gonna take off these clips, pull the front trim off, and I'm pretty sure there's some bolts underneath, so let's get to it. Go forward. Alright, now I think we take off these bolts and then the grill should come forward so that we can access. I'm not even sure which bolts it was. So the frame bolts that we're supposed to use for the light bar. It's behind here. Same thing on those sides. So those are 13 millimeters. These are what, 10s? So we'll go ahead and get those tools. Alright, we've got our light bar. And we've got the two brackets that mount it to the Silverado. So now we're going to go ahead and mock this up. Take the whole grill off, make it easier to see it. So you're missing the 413s, you don't have to remove them all the way. The brackets just slide in this way. If the bracket's not sitting flush, just swap it around. Alright, that's how it looks installed. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna run the wiring. This literally took only like 5-10 minutes. So yeah, I gotta figure out the wiring. And then for adjustment, if I need to adjust it, you can reach it from the top, take off the top cover, and you should be able to loosen those bolts to adjust it. But I kind of lined it up with the headlights. We'll see how that looks. This is the harness I'm going to use. This is the part number right here. Yeah, for the wire bar. So this is what we're going to use. And then I got to figure out how to route it into the firewall. But that's how she's looking so far. Alright, we've got the light bar installed, we've got the harness connected, we've got it routed towards the battery, and then we need to figure out how we're going to mount these switches and get the switches inside. So might leave it at that for now so I can figure out the wiring, but let's go ahead and put this back together and we'll go from there. Alright, this is future Greg here. I am actually backtracking, so don't be like me. But it looks like brackets going first, then the light bar. So my bumper looks a little different because I have the custom. So what I'm going to do is, like I've done on this side, slide the bracket through the little openings, and then I'm going to tighten the 13s down. Same thing on that side, and then bolt it back up together. So I don't see how else this is going to fit. Unless I cut the grill, but I don't want to do that. So And there she is, light bar installed. Next up is gonna be the fog lights. This thing's gonna look so sick. Like I said, next video we're gonna have to do the wiring and figure out the wiring, but dang, look at that thing. It's gonna be sweet. All right, for connecting the wires, I'm gonna use the chassis ground, and I'm gonna use this positive terminal, and hopefully we'll be okay. So we are going to test the lights. I just got it temporarily hooked up. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my interior lighting switch. So you got these guys. That's actually sick. And you got